Why did the salmon cross the road? To get to the other tide. We're talking about salmon today from the book Did You Know About Zoos and Did You Know About Aquariums? A flip book written and illustrated by Tim Thomas. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you want to hear all about fishy stories, and we're going to be right back with a whopper of a fish story right after this.
Hey, Croc, tell us the story!
Salmon live in the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, as well as the Great Lakes and other landlocked lakes. Salmon have red or silvery skin with spots on their backs and fins. They eat other little fish, squid, insects, and they really like shrimp. Many people eat salmon, and the meat of some is red and pink in color. The king salmon is the title given to the Chinook because it is the largest species of salmon in the world. And did you know, many types of salmon migrate in a group called a run. Some salmon are born in fresh water, migrate to the ocean, and return to fresh water to lay their eggs and spawn. While heading upstream, salmon swim up waterfalls and over large rocks and logs. Some salmon become lunch for bears, eagles, and wolves. But all will die after spawning. And many people believe that salmon return to the exact spot where they were born. The Spanish word for salmon is salmon. And the male salmon is called a kipper or jack, and the biggest salmon is the Chinook, which can weigh up to 120 pounds. The female salmon is called a baguette, a hen, or a ron. And using her tail, she will dig a nest in the rocks and gravel called a red and lay nearly 5,000 eggs. A baby salmon is called a samlet, a skegger, or a smolt. And now it's time for croc jokes, my favorite part of the video. What happens when you put Nutella on a salmon? You get salmonella. And where do salmon go to cash a check? To the riverbank. Back to the video. Other family group names are bind, gib, school, or shoal. And the sound a salmon makes is called a splash. Salmon themselves don't make sounds, but as they swim up rivers and jump, splashes are what can be heard. Be aware and care. Salmon are sensitive to environmental changes and are dependent upon both fresh and saltwater habitats. You can show you care and help protect the salmon by making others aware why it's important to protect the salmon and the spawning grounds from pollution and habitat destruction. You might also make them aware of the dangers of overfishing. Many species of animal rely on the runs of salmon as a food source. And did you know, some salmon may travel 1,000 miles upstream to spawn? And that's our story today, but I got one more question for you. What do you call a salmon that wears a suit and a tie? Sophisticated. And that's our story today on salmon. And there's 31 more in the book Did You Know About Zoos and Did You Know About Aquariums? All the information is down below. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm off looking for that next really great story so I can come back with a lot of facts, fun, and silliness. So until then, you guys have a great day, okay? Woohoo!